All right, hey, what's going on? Hopefully this works okay, and hopefully this isn't too loud of my microphone. If it is, let me know. Um, I just got a new computer, so we're gonna see if this live stream thing works out okay, and we can do some games. So, first one we got going on is gonna be, that was my knuckles cracking. Is we're gonna do Secret Wars, which I've never done this scheme before, so looks like if this will focus. So 8 twists, twist 1 through 3, you add a mastermind and a 1 tactic, and then twist 8 even wins. So I've got those masterminds set aside. We'll see those as they come out, and then we're going to go against a classic, it being Doctor Doom. So I'll get that to focus here. For some reason, in my camera on my computer, it shows it inverted, so I don't know. I can't read it from my screen, and this is not focusing. Okay, we all know Doctor Doom does. Each player with exactly 6 cards in hand reveals a tech hero or puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. So we know we got that to deal with. And then the heroes we're using. Okay, well the villain deck first off is going to be Poisons, and then Mandroid is the henchman, and then the heroes we're using are Rocket, which I feel like I use Rocket a lot. It's Rocket, Raccoon. Who are the other ones? Wolverine and Colossus, and Namor. So I guess that tells us who we're using. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get things started. Again, if this the mic is way too loud, please let me know, because my testing sounded make it sound like it was a little too loud. So let's see what we got going on. Okay, that's our starting hand. So let's go ahead and get things going. So it's just a Mandroid, easy peasy. I'm gonna see if this kind of move this up a little bit. Okay. All right, so we're 4 and 2. The Mandroid's 2, so we'll go ahead and take him out. Victor Paul will go over here, and then we got to KO one of our heroes, so we'll get rid of one of these. And then with the recruit, let's grab this Namor here. So he's just a 2 recruit, and then if you play a yellow hero, you gain a sidekick. So I'm gonna move this here. And there's a little bit of a glare on this side, just the way that the window is. All right. Another Mandroid. Okay, and this guy is actually 3 attack because I have one in my victory pile. So we'll go ahead and throw the dice on there. And we got 4 and 2 because we had 4 and 2 the last time. We'll grab this fastball special. So he's got Soaring Flight. So Soaring Flight means that, if it'll focus, Soaring Flight means I set him aside, and then I get him as an additional card on my turn. And then he's got X-Gene, yellow. So that means if I have a yellow hero in my discard pile, I get to do the effect, and his effect's Berserk. And Berserk is you discard the top card of your deck, and the attack of that card is added to his attack. So you see a lot of keywords going on there. So we're going to have to basically, I'm hoping to get this Namor rare, because this is going to help us with getting rid of these masterminds, because I think that gets rid of a tactic. So we're gonna have to use that to get rid of stuff. Okay, put this here. So this is our hand. We'll go ahead and flip over the next card. It's a Master Strike. So it says plays with exactly 6 cards. Since I have 7, I don't have to worry about that. But we're gonna flip over the next card, and it's Poison Spider-Man. So he has a fight effect. This symbiote bonds with another villain in the city. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain as the hero. So we're gonna have to deal with that. So let's see here. We've got 3 recruit. Let's go ahead and grab this Namor as well. So we're getting another one of these. Let's go to our discard pile. And then since I have a yellow hero on my discard pile, I get Berserk. So we're going to discard top part of the deck. It's a recruit card, so it's 0 attack. And so I have 5 attack. Let's go ahead and take out the Mandroid again. And then we're going to KO one of these. And we'll end the turn there. I'm going to shuffle again. Oops, I'm always bumping the camera. Okay. Scheme twist. So we're going to add our first mastermind and one tactic, and it's going to be Madeline Pryor, Goblin Queen. So I don't know what. Okay, here we go. All right, so bystanders captured by Madeline Pryor are demon goblins, demon goblin villains with 2 attack, and you fight them, you rescue them, and you can't fight her if she has any. Master Strike is she captures 4 bystanders if she has any. Before that, each player gains a win. So we're just gonna put her here because we have a lot going on and I don't have room over there. So Master Strike happens. We got to deal with that. Let's go ahead and throw something to the bottom here. Okay. Might have to get these name wars too. Okay, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit and 1 attack. We'll use 6 for the recruit to grab one of these name wars here. So he's a 2 attack card, and if he's got green, if you play a green hero, then you get +2 usable against the villains on the bridge or the mastermind. So this will be really useful because then we'll have 4 attack for hitting the mastermind. Yes, this is what I need. Then I'm going to use the other 2 to grab a sidekick. So let me get one of those. This is what I need. Okay. Master Strike. So I have exactly 6 cards, and I have no tech hero, so I have to put 2 back. Let's go ahead and put back. We'll put back these 2. And then I have to give her some goblins. So she's got 4. So we're going to put those there. And then let's go ahead and flip over the next card. And it's a bystander. So Spider-Man will grab that bystander. We're going to play this. I have a yellow hero on my discard pile, as indicated there. So we're going to get Berserk. We have 3 attack on that. It didn't really do anything. And I have my 4 recruit. So I'm going to grab another one of these. And then with the attack, let's take out Spider-Man just because it can't bond anything. And then this will go here, and I'll get this as a hero. So it says reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. So that's typical Spider-Man stuff. So, all right. Okay. Scheme twist. So second mastermind that's coming out is going to be Apocalypse. So this is going to be really fun. Apocalypse, his always leads. That doesn't matter because the +2 and okay. So his master trick, each player reveals their hand and puts all cards that cost 1 or more on top of their deck. So we're going to have to get rid of him pretty quickly. We're going to have to try to at least. We have to throw something to the bottom. So let's go ahead and throw this to the bottom here. We'll flip over the next card. All right. So right off the bat, we have 4 attack, 3 recruit. We'll use the 4 attack and take out 2 of these goblins. So the first one is, this lets me KO one of my heroes or a hero from my discard pile. We're going to KO that. And then this other one is a hero. So look at the top 2 cards of your deck, draw 1, discard the other. And then with 3 recruit, I'm going to grab this split card here. So it's either 2 recruit on the Colossus side or 1 attack and Berserk twice on the Wolverine side. Okay. Scheme twist. Great. Okay. The last mastermind's Ragnarok. So let's see. Ragnarok gets +2 for each hero class in the HQ, and then each player says 0 or not 0. Then each player discards all cards with that cost. So we're going to put Ragnarok there, I guess. And there are 3 hero classes here, so he gets +2 for each of those. So he is now 12. which the split cards and the Secret War cards are going to be a pain because they will be multiple colors. So that'll be real fun. And I got to throw something to the bottom. Let's get rid of this. Oh, and it replaced itself. So not really doing too well with that. All right, well, first we're going to play that and draw 2. I can throw this to the bottom of here. All right, so let's see. We'll go ahead and play this, and we'll get to look at the top card of our deck. It's 2 or less, we draw it. It is not, so we got to put it back. And then we have 4 attack and 6 recruit. So with the 4 attack, we'll take out the other 2 goblins. So this one is look at the top. This one's a regular one, so we'll throw that away. And then this one's when you execute Spy Standard, reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of your choice gains one of those that cost 3 or less. Put the rest back in any order. So the top 3 cards of the hero deck. This is the only one that costs 3 or less. So I'll grab that and we'll put this way. And then with the 6 recruit, I'm gonna grab this Namor again. He went up to 14, and I'll grab a sidekick with the other 2. That's 3 cards. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be. Oops, sorry. This is really rough. Hopefully things are okay. Like, it doesn't seem blurry. And again, if it's too loud, please tell me. Although I guess nobody's here. Okay. Mandroid, the last one. He's 4 because I've got 2 in my victory pile. Okay, here, maybe we can do something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see if we can do something here. So first and foremost, we'll play that for 2. I'll recruit a sidekick. So I didn't do exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then against the Mastermind, 9. Okay, well, I can do that. So I've got 9 attack against the Mastermind. So we're going to go ahead and we'll hit Dr. Doom once. This one is when you draw a new hand at the end of your turn, draw 3 extra cards. So that's what that one is. So that's good on that. And I guess we'll end the turn there. I was hoping to have 10 and get rid of one of the other Masterminds. But that's okay. Maybe we can this turn. Master Strike. Okay, never mind. So his is completely mitigated because I have 9 cards, so and I have a tech hero, so it doesn't matter. We'll just go in order. So, well, let's see. We do Apocalypse first. All 1 cost. Everything that costs more than 1 gets put on top of my deck. So these are all getting put back. She gets her goblins. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And because I got rid of them all, there's no wound. And then each player says 0 or not 0. And then each player discards all cards with that cost. So I'm going to say not 0. And I don't have any not 0s to discard. So, oh, that was rough. Okay, let's flip over the next card. Scheme Twist. So fortunately, I don't have any. Well, there's nothing for me to deal with anyway. So we're going to put that to the bottom. All right. That's 1, 2, 3. He goes down to 12. Okay. Well, that was really rough. I do have 5 recruit, which I think I could have gotten that Namor had I not gotten screwed over, but that's okay. We're going to get that Namor here. And the turn there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really got messed up off that. That was really unpleasant. Master Strike. For the love of God. Okay. I have a tech hero, so I can ignore that. This, I have to put all of them back. I have to put my entire hand back. Okay. Mal Empire captures 4 bystanders. And I gain a wound. So there's my wound. And then I don't have a hand, so whatever, 0. I have to discard the whole thing anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay. Flip over another card, and it's going to be Poison Scarlet Witch. I can't do anything this turn, so that was a big crock of crap. A big crock of crap. Okay, so let's go ahead and try not to get screwed over again. Scheme Twist. We're going to put this to the bottom. He's still at 12. Yes, because I only have 3 colors. I think that is Scheme Twist number 5. So I've got 2 more, and then the third one after that we lose. Okay, so let's try this again. So we're going to use this to draw 2. I'm going to put this to the bottom here. I can make, let's see. Let's go ahead and do this one. Well, let's see. Let's do this. Play this first. We're going to look at the top 2 cards of the deck. So there's the one card. I got to shuffle for the other. Okay, I might actually be able to take out one of these other masterminds. Madeline Pryor can't happen because she's got too many of her goblin people. But I might be able to take out the other one. So let's see what we got here. So look at the top 2 cards of my deck. I'm going to draw this one and discard this one. That one's discarded. Let's see. This will give me 8 combined. 10. This will give me at least 11. At least 11. Okay, so let's do this. So 2. So we look at the top card of the deck. It costs 0, so we get to draw it because it's 2 or less. So there's my 12. So I can take out Apocalypse or Ragnarok. Well, how do I want to approach this? So there's 3 attack. Oh, you know what? I have to do the green side. I have to do the green side to get the... Yeah, let me just do this one. I don't know if this... Well, hold on. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, no, I kind of got screwed here. Because this is... Oh, I can get 11 at most. Unless I use this to discard... Okay. Let's see. Let's try this. So we're going to play the green side of the Apocalypse or Colossus. We're going to get our bonus here for attacking the Mastermind. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11 to attack a Mastermind. Now, I have enough to get this card here, but I run the risk of it not working out for me. Okay, so this is, I guess, is what I do. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this card here, and I can discard a card. So I'm gonna discard a card. I get to draw a card. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 recruits. So we're gonna grab Imperious Rex. So Imperious Rex is you defeat a villain for free, but if you play 2 yellow heroes and 2 green heroes, you get to defeat a mastermind for free. Once for free. And then with the 11 attack, I'll just take out Doom, I guess, because I can't hit Ragnarok because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. So he's actually 14 right now. So I'll take out Dr. Doom because I can't do anything else. Oh, you can recruit a tech or a ranged hero for free. Oh, well, heck yeah. We're going to grab this guy for free. Free tech hero. Heck, how about that? So 2 rares in 1 turn. And he'll let you drop down to 12 again. Okay. So I'm feeling a little bit better after all that. And there's only 1 more Master Strike, so I can only have to deal with all 4 of their things for 1 turn. Ambush. This symbiote bonds with the Mastermind. When you fight the Mastermind, defeat the symbiotic armor and KO one of your heroes instead of taking a tactic. So he is 10 now. That's I basically have to fight. I have to fight 3 tactics, basically 8 tactics right now because I have to hit this thing an extra time. Lovely. Okay, play that. We're gonna draw a card, and we got to remember we got 1 attack, 2 attack, 3, 4, 5 attack, 3 recruit. 5 attack and 3 recruit. Let's go ahead and we'll kill this Mandroid here, and then we'll KO one of our cards. And then there's nothing really I can get with a 3 recruit, so I'll just grab another sidekick here, and we'll throw that down. I'm not getting rid of the I'm not really getting rid of my shield cards in the way that I want to, but that's okay. I need to get this Feed the Sharks because it lets me KO stuff. I get to draw because I KO, which is great. And then it's also 2 colors towards that rare for Namor. So I just have a better chance at getting that. Fortunately, the Wolverine Colossus cards are those colors, so I have a good chance of doing that too. I'm not sure why the randomizer put Rocket in here because it doesn't seem to fit with the kind of the synergy of the other ones, but you know what? We're just going to figure it out. Master Strike. Okay, so let's start with I have to put 2 cards back on top of my deck. So I guess these 2 are going back. Colossus, we're going to go. Each player reveals their hand and puts all cards that cost 1 or more back on top. I gain another wound because she's got goblins, and she gets 4 more. And then I have to say 0 or not 0. So I'm just going to say 0 and discard all these. So, oops, sorry. No, I'm going to say not 0. I'm sorry. I'm going to say not 0 and not discard those because I'm just going to end my turn and then KO this. So, I have to flip another card over. And it's a Scheme Twist. So, before I kind of get too far in the head what I'm doing. But he's down to 10 now. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay. Poison Storm. So we're going to leave those there. I just bumped the camera. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so maybe I can do something here. We're going to play this. We're going to look at the top 2. I guess draw 1, discard 1. Okay, so I didn't get what I needed. But let's see. Maybe I can figure something out. There's 3 there. I really can't do a whole lot here. I guess this sucks. I'm gonna play this, and I'm just gonna kill this. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this, and it says fight. This bonds with the villain on the rooftops or bridge. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain as a hero instead. There's nobody on the bridge or the rooftop, so I gain it as a hero instead. Let's see. With my 3 recruit, let's grab this. And then we're gonna play this for Soaring Flight, or not Soaring Flight. Sorry, X Gene because I just got a yellow, so that gets discarded, but it doesn't have attack. So I've got 2 attack, 3 attack, 4, 5, and then 7 if I hit a Mastermind. But I have 5 attack, so we'll attack Scarlet Witch, and then it says fight. This symbiote bonds with a villain in the city with odd number attack. There are no villains in the city, so that's gone. And there's that turn. So that kind of sucked. But that's okay. Scheme Twist. Where are we at? Nope. 7. 7. Let's throw this to the bottom. Okay, so 1 more Scheme Twist and we lose. Which is really no fun. Let's go ahead and play this. I'm going to discard this card to draw a card. Okay. Maybe I can do something. This gives me 9 and not getting anything. The most I can do is 9. And he's 10. And he's 10, and she's got a lot. Well, let's do this. Well, I can't even... No, I already played that card. Let's play that for 1 for the Berserk. So we Berserk once. So there's 5. So 6 attack. Okay, so 6 attack, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 3 recruit. But I have 13 if I attack a Mastermind. 13 if I attack a Mastermind. Let's take out Apocalypse. Well, really, all the Master Strikes are done, so I don't really have to worry about that. Oh, do I take out Apocalypse? Yeah, let's take out Apocalypse. All right, if this is not the final tactic, rescue 6 bystanders and shuffle the rest. Well, it's the final Apocalypse tactic, so that's one's gone. So we took out Apocalypse. That's good. We've got 3 recruit here. I'm not gonna. Let's see. I'll grab a sidekick. We'll end that turn there. It's not a game if I don't drop a card. Here's look at this. This is too big. There's no way though, because I have to clear. I have to basically create 24 attack, get rid of all those goblin queens, goblin demons things. I got to kill Ragnarok, which he's only 10, so it's not too bad. Then I got to hit Doctor Doom 3 times. And I got to hit Madeline Pryor once. So 34 attack basically to get rid of her. I got really bamboozled there by those Master Strikes. Man, this is rough. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, if I can get that, if I can get the one card from Namor, I can really mitigate some of this. Okay, Poison Sabretooth. We don't have to deal with him right at the moment. Let's go ahead and drop that to draw 2. I'm gonna drop that to draw 2. Okay, maybe we can do something here. Let's see. Can we do something here? I'm gonna. This is reveal. Okay. Let's look at the top card of our deck. It costs 0, so we're gonna draw it. I've got 2 attack there, 3 attack there. We're gonna play this. This says reveal the top card of your deck. If it has an odd number cost, draw it. Okay. So basically, if I get a green, if I get something, okay, there's a chance that I can use this. No, damn it. Okay, so I didn't get it. Damn it. Okay. So I guess we'll have to play this and defeat a villain for free. So we're just gonna kill this guy for free. Oh, I get him as a hero actually, because he symbiote bonds with the villain in the streets, but there's nobody in the streets, so we're good. So damn it, I just needed one card that was green or red, or green or yellow. Okay. How do I want to play this? I've got 5 attack there. I can get 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. Or I can get 9 attack. I can't do anything with that. Oh no, I get no. I got more than that. Okay, this is green. I didn't realize that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 if I hit a mastermind. 10, we're gonna berserk twice. So 10. And then 4 recruit, and then because I played a yellow hero, we're gonna get a sidekick. So I've got 10. Let's take out Ragnarok. So this one is count the number of blue heroes you have, draw that many cards. I have 0 blue heroes. Great. Okay. I put those back. Yeah, I did. And then with the 4 recruit, I'm going to grab this, and he's got Soaring Flight, so we're going to set him aside. Okay. Dang, man. When you thought it could work out, and it didn't work out. Okay, so maybe there's some stuff we can do here. Oh, heck yes. Okay. No! 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 All right, so so evil wins because damn it. What really sucks about that is okay, so this is basically what was going to happen. So evil won because that's the last. Yeah, that's all 8 scheme twists. So we lost that game. But if you look at this, right? This would have came out. This would have given me 10 attacks straight up. Hold on, let's just take a look at this. Let's discard this for this ability to draw a card. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. So this would have been 10 attack, 11 attack, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. That would have been 24 attack for a mastermind. Damn it. Oh well. That's okay. That was 24. That would have been 24 attack for a mastermind, but we lost that one, so that's all good. Let's try another setup. Do you guys have any suggestions of heroes you want to see? Go ahead and put them in. And I'll kind of get stuff cleared off. Let's see what this Madeline Pryor tactic was. Madeline Pryor captures a bystander for each. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. So yeah. So if you guys want to see anything in particular, just let me know, and we can make it happen. Otherwise, I'm going to use a randomizer. Oops. I'll kind of get this stuff moved out of the way. I won't necessarily organize the stuff. I just got to get the stuff out of here that's heroes, villains, etc. So you kind of play. So sometimes you play and you get to a point where you're like, this seems impossible, and then you get like, okay, maybe I can do this. And I got to that point on that turn, and then I ended up getting destroyed by the scheme. So, but hey, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. So, again, guys, if you're just joining in, please, if you want to see anything in particular, setup wise, let me know. And let me know if the volume's too much. I'm like doing stuff in front of the mic, so it might be a little loud, so I'm sorry about that. But let's go ahead and just clear this stuff out of the way. Let's see what we got here. This is... Now let's just grab this. Okay. Ooh. So the app I use is the it's this one, the Wheel of Fate. So let's just go ahead and see what we can get from here. Adjust the parameters because it's not one. It's only one person playing. So let's see. This one might be interesting. Immortal Emperor Zhang Zhu with X-Men Danger Room goes berserk. We've got Illuminati, Thor Core, Hulk, Thanos, and Carnage. That'd be interesting. Interesting. You want to do that one? Let's do that one. Let's do it. So 8 twists. Yeah, let's do that one. We're going to move that. Do you guys if you do you guys like if you sleeve your cards, do you periodically switch out the sleeves on like the twists and the strikes and stuff like that? Because I feel like I have to. Otherwise, like you can kind of tell like they get to a point where you can kind of they start to crease. Like when you look at cards that aren't used that often, like this is a brand new one. There's no crease there, but when you use them a bunch, so I feel like I have to change them out every so often. Okay. That last game was super unfortunate. Okay, who did I say we were using? So we have Immortal Emperor Xing Zhu. I wonder, I don't know anything about this dude. I don't know anything about this dude. I don't know anything or about Shang-Chi or if even they're related at all in terms of like story. But that Shang-Chi movie could be pretty. Is going to be pretty interesting when it finally releases. I don't know when they're doing it though, because the only things that are official on I don't even know if they're phases anymore. But the only thing we know for sure they're doing is Black Widow in 2020, and then production starts on Guardians in 2020. So Guardians 2 or Guardians 3 may not come out until 2021 or 2022. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2021 or 2022. And presumably we're getting a third Spider-Man in 2 years. So 2021 will be Spider-Man. Black Panther, we should be getting at some point. Doctor Strange we should be getting at some point. But Shang-Chi would be interesting. Actually, let's kind of discuss Endgame a little bit. Let's just kind of talk about Endgame. So if you haven't seen Endgame, I'm sorry. But if you're watching this video, you probably have. So I'm not going to get into too much detail. But I saw a video discussing the upcoming future of the MCU and how they could play with that time jump in regards to other movies or whatever. And we could get some of the heroes introduced from that 5-year gap. Like, so basically, because everything goes to shit, and then they have that 5-year time jump. The Avengers basically may not be doing anything. I mean, it looks like they're not really doing a whole lot. And so, like, Shang-Chi, for instance, could be like someone who rises into the occasion in that regard and is like defending his area. So they'd be cool. Like, you've got a really cool like a really cool setup for dealing with stuff, because that's a big deal that half the population is gone, and they just for 5 years it's just like that. And like the end of the movie is like, the Thanos battle happens and all the people come back, and so like you could then like the sequel set up, because like maybe some villain that was what he would have to deal with. Like, there's a villain for the movie, and then the sequel happens, or like the post credit scene is like the undoing and the snap, so people fade back in, and we could actually see like a visual representation of what that looks like too, because we don't see that; they just appear through the portals. We could see that, and then it could be like some like big bad guy or something. That'd be really cool if they did something like that. That last part was of my own thought, because I didn't think of that from before. And then like the other thing too is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back next week, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended before Thanos snapped, and it came back after Thanos died. So I wonder if they're going to address it at all, because they addressed Thanos. They full on addressed Thanos in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I don't know if they're going to, what they're going to do in terms of that. And we have the Eternals movie coming out at some point. I know I believe they have a director. So let's see. We said Carnage. We said Thanos. And then we said the Hulk. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of getting worried about people's not understanding of time travel in that movie, but it seemed like after I waited a little bit, because I almost made a video discussing the time travel, and at least my theory of how Captain America, how he ended, but then the Russo said something else about him, which still stays consistent with the time travel mechanics that they introduced in that movie. But people seem really confused about certain things. I don't know. I tried to think about it, and then I kept getting conflicted, but then I kept finding an answer for it. So, also too, tell me what you guys think about this. Like, I don't ever want there to be another movie like Endgame again. Like, I think letting those first 3 phases be what they are, and ending in this big grand thing. Like, I don't need another 10 years of building up to fight Galactus or fight Dormammu or fight some, what I'm saying? Like, I don't need 10 years and movies interconnected in that way. I want my movies interconnected, but I don't need, like, well, they could smaller scale it. So like have like what we consider like 2 phases worth of stuff, and it culminates in their team up movie that addresses the thing that's been in the background for like 3 or 4 movies leading up to, or like if it was 2 phases to be like 10 movies, but like have, maybe the Black Widow movie could introduce, because it's a I'd say throwback. It's a prequel to the events of the current events, right? I think it's supposed to be set after the first Avengers movie, but I think it'd be a lot more interesting if it was set prior to the events of Iron Man 1, and she's just like this spy that figures out to get introduced into S.H.I.E.L.D. or something. Like, they did something like that instead. But either way, they could set up some villain there, and then like that could be the thing. Let's see. House of M. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Admittedly, I don't know a whole lot about House of M, but yeah, having it be one of their own would be interesting. It would be interesting too if they were to take the Scarlet Witch character, because I know she kind of goes crazy at some point in the comics and becomes like a problem for them. And if they had the rights and stuff to to X-Men to begin with. I wonder if they could have done anything with that, because I don't know if she's going to be using the movies after this. Like, they have her show, and they could just do whatever story and stuff they were going to do in her show. I know that, like, the other thing too with her show, the WandaVision show, clearly, Vision didn't come back. We know that, but the show has both of them. And then Elizabeth Olsen said it takes place in 1950s. So is she going to go figure out? Are they going to go back in time? She's going to grab Vision from, 2018, 2017, and then go back to the 50s? Like, that's weird. But I don't know. I think everything's off. Like, nothing's off the books at this point. And then the show is going to take place in the 50s that way. I guess because time travel is introduced, nothing's off the table. But I think just doing what would be really cool if they ran, and they're not going to do the X-Men movies for a while. So if they ran like the next like 5 years of movies in their own continuity, taking place right after the snap, and you get the sequels to Black Panther and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and Captain Marvel and all, like, basically, I'm so sorry about the camera. Basically the new, like, what we have is like the new set of Avengers team with the Ant-Man and the Wasp sequel. We get that stuff in the next 5 years. And then after that, we get the X-Men stuff. And I don't know, would it be cool to do like a movie with like Wolverine and a movie with Storm and a movie with Cyclops? And they're like, and their team up is like them becoming the X-Men, and like Xavier is like the Professor X of the X-Men, kind of. Xavier is the Professor X of the X-Men, obviously. Xavier is is like the Nick Fury of the X-Men, and that, like, he pulls these people together, and they could just do whatever. So that's like the next 5 or something. But we figure out that while these movies are happening, they're happening in tandem to the first 5, and 5 is arbitrary. This is just like the first set of movies, or first 5 years. So like the next 10 years, basically the first 5 years, starting after Homecoming. Sorry, I'm Far From Home. I mean, so 2020 is stuff all happening towards something, and then the other half, because they said they're not going to use those Fox characters and for another like 4 or 5 years. So then you start doing the stuff with those characters, and they happen in tandem with each other, and then they come to a focal point, or they run them as separate, like, what do you call it? Like separate dimensions or separate timelines or something, and then they Secret Wars it at the very end. That would be pretty crazy. What actors would you cast to play the X-Men? I don't know, because I have no idea. I'm not the best person to answer that. I think the fact that Hugh Jackman did such a fantastic job that it's going to be really hard to think of somebody else to play him, because he kind of looks like him. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Because there's that whole, what was that rumor that like Daniel Radcliffe was going to play? They wanted him or something, or there was like talks, or he wanted it, or there was something about putting Daniel Radcliffe in that role. I think would be kind of funny, because you see him as Spider-Man or as Harry Potter. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to do other timelines, or at least do the Disney Plus stuff. Because like if the Loki series does take place after the moment he picked up the Tesseract and the 2012 timeline and diverges from that timeline, that would be pretty cool. They could definitely do that. Or they could totally, because I know they're setting up, they wanted to do Young Avengers, and they've kind of planted some seeds with that. They can King the Conqueror, because that's a whole time travel thing. And Marvel 1602. Is that happening in the year 1602? Because then if there's weird stuff with timelines, they could totally just like do bits and pieces of some of those obscure timeline things. They could go as far back and do, like, I don't know, they could do with King the Conqueror as a big villain, and he's purple, so they could just keep, and Galactus is purple, so they can just keep a consistent thing with big purple villains as their big bads for the multiple phase villain. I don't know, but the X-Men recast question is really fascinating, because it's going to be really weird to see who they decide to play, because Wolverine is like the one that transcended both timelines of those movies. Like, Hugh Jackman played he only played Wolverine. He was the only one to play Wolverine but they had 2 actors casted for every role in those movies. Okay, that would be pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. Marvel 1602. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to really check that out. So, all right, so let's get started. And I've been kind of blabbering for a while. So it's Immortal Emperor Zingzu, X-Men Danger Room goes berserk, Illuminati Thor, Core, or the these bad guys here, and then the heroes are Hulk, Thanos, and Carnage. So X-Men Room goes berserk, Danger Room goes berserk. There's 8 twists. Every twist it's a trap. So by the end of the turn, if I can get this to focus, I never get this damn thing to focus. Okay, let's see. Maybe. Like my okay, here we go. Nope. Do I just take my word for it? I guess. You pay 2 recruit. If you do, shuffle all twists. Shuffle this twist back to the villain deck, then play a card from the villain deck. Or suffer. Stack this twist next to the scheme as an airborne neurotoxin. Evil wins when there are 5 neurotoxins. So it's going to be a rough one. And then Immortal Emperor Zingzu. He's got 7th Circle of Kung Fu, which means I have to present a card I have to have a card that costs 7 or more. Otherwise, he's +7. And then each Master Strike is each player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more. They discard down to 3 cards. So it's going to be a rough one for a little bit. So let's get started here. I promise I shuffled, and it's all Carnage. All right. So let's see. All right, we got some Thor core. All right, we're 4 and 1. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and we'll grab this Carnage. So it's a digest 4. If I can get to will it focus? Yeah, so digest 4. I have to have 4 cards in my victory pile to get the ability, which is draw 2. Otherwise, it's indigestion, which gives me 2 recruit. So it'll be 2 recruit for a little while. And then I can start drawing cards with it, which will be good. All right. Trap. So discard 2 cards of the same hero class, or recruit 2 cards of the same hero class, or suffer after you draw your new hand, cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. So discard 2 cards of the same hero class. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that because there we go. They're both shield, so we're good there. No, hero class. Damn it. It's not gray. I can't do anything about it. I was wrong. It's not team. It's hero class. Okay, so can't do anything about that. So I'm gonna just end up taking the wound because I can't cross-dimensional. But I can recruit, so I'm going to use 4 and recruit this. That's a shame, too. Although I guess I could have been... Well, no, I can't do that. I only get 1 sidekick per turn, so can't really do anything about that, but that's okay. Oh, I get Hulk Dimensional, so let me take my wound here. Actually, I didn't even flip this back over. I'm a hot mess. Okay. So I Hulk Dimensional Rampage because I didn't have the thing, so there's the wound. So, do you guys think, speaking of back of MCU, do you think Professor Hulk, they're going to use Bruce Banner again in anything, even as like a background character, side character? Do you think they'll use him in something? Because he didn't die. He just has 1 arm that's not puny. So I wonder if they'll use him in like, maybe it's like a support role or someone who's like, that does stuff for, I don't know. I don't know what they'll do him for. And then I'm really skeptical because I really want I want Thor to be part of the Guardians. But I'm a little skeptical by how if they're really going to use him, because I know Chris Hemsworth has voiced his support for being Thor. I'm not going to pay the 2, and I'll just let the neurotoxin thing happen. So we've got 1 of those there. All right. So we're down. We got 1. I'd like to see Thor with them, but I don't know if it's going to throw off. He's strong. He's too strong. But if the 3rd movie deals with Adam Warlock as well, then I could see Thor being like the balance to Adam Warlock because he's really strong. All right, I got 4 recruit. I've got 2 attack. We're going to recruit this bad boy here. Hulk, you can KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you do, gain 2 attack. That is to get rid of the wounds I ultimately will have to deal with. Okay. Scheme Twist. I'm going to take that Neurotoxin too. Okay. All right. So as of right now, I have indigestion on this because I don't have any cards in my victory pile. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And we're going to grab this Hulk. So the one is each player gains a wound. Okay. Yeah, I really do hope that I hope they do keep it that way. As Guardians of the Galaxy, especially if they do it in the parentheses, like if it's literally titled that way, that'd be incredible. That'd be really incredible. And then he can be thin again, and then they can just like, I liked Fat Thor, but then they can make him thin again and appease the fans that were upset about it. But I really hope Thor plays a part in the Guardians and is with them. And I know that they talked about like continuing to do the Guardians movies and then just changing the roster like after Volume 3. Yeah, I do too. I think Adam Warlock's so powerful that I think Thor would be a great counterbalance to him. Like if they fight. So I would really hope that we get to see Thor with them. And his character, like he seems to be having way more fun with the character than I have to reveal a card that costs 3 or more, discard down to 3. I guess I'm discarding down to 3 because I don't have anything. I would like to see. Oh, yo, if there's a scene of Thor working out on the Bowflex, like if they're on like the Benatar, they have a Bowflex and Thor's working out on it, like at the beginning of the movie, I'm gonna die. Like that is gonna be that'll be incredible. Like he's just, oh my gosh, that'd be incredible. Shoot, I forgot what I was talking about. That threw me off. That would be hilarious. Okay. Zingzu came out. I had to discard down to 3 because I didn't have a 7 card. So I've got 4 recruit here. And we'll grab one of these Carnages. So he's excessive violence, you draw a card, and he's just 2 attack. Spider-Man is building up to the Sinister Six, for sure. And I think because I think Sony pretty much gave up with it, you know, because they were going to do it with the Andrew Garfield ones. They were going to do their own Sinister Six movie. But they seem to be building to it, clearly with Mysterio being the villain. And those elementals, so the elementals that the trailer talks about, if you look at the Funko Pops for them, they call them Molten Man and Hydra Man. I don't know if they'll like include those characters like as part of that, or if they're like these things that are made up by Mysterio to they're made up by Mysterio to try to make him look like a hero or whatever. But yeah, Sinister Six. I mean, we have Matt Gorgon in prison, so we have a Scorpion, we have Vulture, we have Mysterio. The one of the Shockers is still there potentially. We have the Tinkerer. I don't think he's in trouble. Which he's not actually necessarily part of it, but he could do all their tech, of course. There's supposedly someone that's playing. Like there's someone of the name that's like the real name of Chameleon. I think. I don't know. I could be making that up. So I mean, the seeds are there, and I think it would make a lot of sense. I mean, it'd be cool to do too. All right, we got Black Bolt here. During your turn, you can discard any number of times you may discard a card that with no rules text, and Black Bolt gets -2 this turn. Oh, I don't have. Let me see. Okay, I can't really do anything with that. Okay, let's see what we got here. I've got 5 attack and 2 recruit. Let's take out this Thor core here for 3. So we get him if I play a red, or a blue and a green here, I get +1 recruit. So he'll be 3 recruit if I play him. Then with the 2 recruit, we'll grab a sidekick. So yeah, the MCU's got some cool stuff happening. Oh, I was at first and then in regards to Captain America, I was a little at first like I like Sam, but Bucky I felt like was a more important person to Steve than Sam was. Although there was that 2 year period after Civil War and before Infinity War where it was Natasha, Sam, and Steve running around doing stuff, so they might have gotten closer that way. But I'm sure they would have. So I thought it was kind of weird at first. Um, oh, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. I'll try to live stream again, but thanks for coming through. Have a good one. I was hoping. I was like, I felt kind of weird about the Sam getting it, although like obviously they both have been Captain America, Bucky and Sam. But like in the context of the MCU, Bucky's still kind of like a known terrorist. Like they're like, oh, that's the Winter Soldier. Like he's just someone on TV that like somebody's like that guy killed a bunch of people, which obviously was brainwashed and then framed for Civil War. So I think in that context, it makes more sense to give Sam the shield and give him the moniker, because otherwise it'd be chaos in the streets. Okay, so getting off a tangent here, but let's kind of get things going. So we got Thor Core coming out. Let's see. We've got indigestion again, so we've got 4 recruit there. I can't really do a whole lot. I don't want to gain the wound here, so we're going to just... I could spend 5 attack if I do KO this wound. I'll gain a wound to KO the wound. That's probably not a whole lot of great things to do. So with 4 recruit, grab another one of these Carnages here. And, I mean, I could play this game to win and kill that Thor core, but I think at this moment it's probably not the best thing to do. All right. Oh, here we go. So here's some good stuff. Another one of these black bolts. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play this to draw 2 cards. Okay. I'm going to play this and KO the wound and make him 4 attack. And then if I discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he's down to 3 attack. Does this effect work for both of them? Because it works for both of them. So, okay, what do you guys think? So this cards during your turn, any number of times you may discard a card that has no rules text given and gives Black Bolt -2. So if I were to do that for both, it'll drop if I discard my entire hand, this is -12. So they'll both be 1, I can kill them both. Does that count, or do I have to do one at a time? What do you think? Because if that's the case, well, let's just be safe. What I'll do is I'll discard my whole hand. Well, shoot. I got recruit, though. 4 attack. I don't really want to recruit anything. This will drop it down to 7. No, I'll just go ahead and discard my whole hand. And then he's 1. I'll just do one of them. So I'll kill him, and then I'll use the other one and kill this. That'll work okay. That way, because otherwise I feel like that would be a little too easy. Scheme twist. So let's... I'm actually going to... So it's the trap that's here. So let me figure out what I'm doing real quick. 3 attack there. 2 recruit. 4 recruit. 6 recruit. Let's go ahead and let this one go. And I'm going to recruit this Carnage here. So he's got excessive violence. Let me see. And then reveal top card of your deck. You may KO it. So that's going to help us get rid of some things. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's probably the best thing for now. So basically, I have to put something on the bottom too. So basically, I'm at a kind of a point where I have to, I'm going to have to shuffle those neurotoxins back in. Ooh. Thanos. Do you think it would be cool to see Thanos, like film-wise, like, you know, like Warlord Thanos, where he's like conquering planets and stuff, as a film, like as just like a one-off, or maybe a Disney streaming show? Although that could be expensive because you have to CG him the whole time. Although they have to do some CG with Paul Bettany for Vision. I mean, I know he's got like a lot of practical effects and like prosthetics and stuff, but there's still like CG involved. Also, too, he can just be like not in Vision mode the whole time. So there's that. I guess Loki, there's some CG, but but it's not his whole body all the time. So maybe they couldn't do that. Josh Brolin had talked about his interest in reprising his role as Thanos for Eternals, but I'm sure it'd be like a small scene. It wouldn't be anything like too big or important. Okay, Hulkbuster Iron Man. He's +3 unless you outwit him. So outwit means I have to have 3 cards of different costs. Otherwise, he is 9 attack. So, and I do have 3 cards of different costs, so we're good there. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 attack. Let's see, 4 recruit, 3 recruit. If I did these, it becomes 7. That'll give me exactly 7. Let's go ahead and do this. I'll gain my wound. That's not a wound. That's a. On my other mat, my wounds and my bystanders are flipped, so I'm like so used to pulling the other way. So I've got 7 attack here. Let's go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna kill him because I have 3 different cost cards. I have a 5, a 3, and a 0. So I'm gonna kill him and use excessive violence. So I'm spending 7 to kill him instead of 6. It lets me draw a card, and it didn't get me anything I needed. So that didn't really work the way I wanted. But I have 3 recruit. I'll grab one of these growing anger Hulks. So it's just play a green hero and he's +1, so he'll be 3 attack. All right. I need more of those yellow Hulk common cards to get rid of these wounds. Scheme Twist. Okay, so we're gonna have to pay for that one. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and pay the 2 to shuffle this back in. This is where things get rough because I don't know. It's just gonna be rough. Oh, I didn't grab one of this card here. Okay. Okay. Okay, Doctor Strange possessed by Zom says he gets +1 for each bystander in the city, and then he captures 3 bystanders. So he captures 3. He is 8 attack. Okay. So I paid to get rid of that toxin. We're gonna play that and KO the wound. So I got 4 attack there. 5. No, let's see, 4. 4 attack, 6 attack. I can make Black Bolt 7. I can get 7 attack and Zom is 8. So I didn't really do a whole lot this turn. Okay, that's fine. I've got 2 recruit. I'll just get a sidekick. Darn it. I really don't think I'm winning this game either. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Scheme Twist. Let's go ahead and play that. I'm gonna shuffle it back in. I gotta put a card on the bottom. Don't let me forget. Okay. Hulkbuster Iron Man again. I gotta put a card on the bottom. Okay, let's see. 4, 6. What? No, 4. What the heck am I talking about? 4. 4 and 4. Ugh. I will grab this card again and hope that I can turn this ship around. Because otherwise, we're not even putting a dent into homeboy over here. But I feel like I have a lot of recruit. I can grab hopefully like this Hulk card, or this Thanos card. Yeah, let me try to get this Thanos card, because then it's just killing. This is killing stuff left and right. Because that'll be the first time it won't be, but the second time, that's a free hit to the Mastermind. The Hulk card should be a free hit to the Mastermind every time. So let me try to get those. I mean, I know that sounds obvious, but let me try to do it. Okay. Master Strike. So I have to put back cards. Let's put back. I really can't attack anything. I'm going to put those back and flip this over. Scheme Twist, I got to take it because I don't have anything. Sorry, I don't have anything to. Oh, these are my hand. I don't have anything to pay for it. Okay, this is at 4. So I really dropped the ball. What pot are you playing? Oh, the scheme. It's X-Men in the Danger Room. X-Men Danger Room goes berserk. Golly, I can't read. And I have 4 of the neurotoxins out of 5 in the sitting over there. So it's really I'm not in a good place. Mentally, emotionally, physically, not in a really good place. Bystander comes out. Dude goes to 9 because there are 4 bystanders in the city. Can I kill something? So I don't have Outwit. I can get him down to 7, which is still not enough. Man, I'm really struggling here. Really struggling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. I'm struggling here. No, 6. I'm sorry, 6. And because this costs 3, this costs 3, and this costs 3, this is 0. I can't outwit him, so he's 9. I guess I'll grab this Hulk. I am really struggling here. There's a good chance this game's a wash. There's a good chance that this one is a wash. Okay, I gotta pay for this neurotoxin. So there's my 2 recruit to pay for it. Shuffle it back in. Yeah, we might have to play another game. I didn't want to. I need to win at least 1. Okay. Okay. Whew. Doctor Strange ambush. Each player who can't outwit Doctor Strange discards a card. So I can outwit him because I have 3, 4, 5, and 0. So we're good there. Okay. All right. Let's gonna play this. We're gonna gain a wound, but then we're gonna play that and KO that same wound. So it's gonna go straight to the KO pile. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attack. 1 recruit available. 11 attack. Let's kill this dude here. So we're gonna get this. This lets me investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 victory point and put in my victory pile. I'm gonna investigate by putting these both on the bottom. This goes here, and then this one is rescue a bystander. You can look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put any that cost 0 or 2 or less into your hand. Okay. Hopefully that incoherent set of words made sense. Okay, because I don't know. Like, things are happening in my brain and they don't necessarily translate to my mouth in time. I got another recruit because of that, so let's grab this and we can end the turn there. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that whole situation. I could have delayed the inevitable. Okay, Doctor Strange. If you can't outwit him, you have to discard a card. Let's see if we can outwit him. And we can, so we're good there. And I have 5 cards in my victory pile, so these cards become draw 2. So I've got to just 4, get to draw 2. Okay, this is where the fun happens. Draw 2. Yes, baby. This is how we do it. We're turning this around. We are turning this around, starting immediately. I gotta win. The last game was a lot more promising than I initially thought. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got a lot going on. Those are going to set those aside. I have to clear some of this stuff out. We'll at least play that. So there's 2 attack. This recruit will give us 3 because of blue and a red, blue and a yellow, green, blue and a green played. So 3 recruit there. 5 attack, 6 attack, 10 attack. I gain a wound, and 6 recruit. 10 attack, 6 recruit. So I'm going to kill this. This is literally exactly not what I needed. Okay, when you rescue a bystander, each yellow or red hero currently costs 1 less than HQ. So I'm going to kill him, and then I'm going to kill the other one for my 10 attack. And then he costs 5, but I have 6, but I'll just grab him anyway. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, big turn. Master Strike. I don't have 7 cards, so I've got to discard down to 3. Have I been playing where I've been putting them back on top of the deck instead of discarding them? Because if I have, I've been playing it wrong. So I'm sorry about that. So I guess I got to discard. I don't know if I did that. And I totally probably did that wrong. So if I have, oh well. Oh. 5 attack there. Let's kill this thing. We'll get it. I'll excessive violence to draw the card for this. I'll play that. Let me KO a wound. Let's get that out of there. Okay. And I can't do anything else. As someone who's a huge stickler for rules, I clearly was not paying attention. Okay. Scheme Twist. Let's throw something to the bottom. Do I even have the recruit to deal with this right now? And the answer is no. No, I do. Let's play this first to draw our 2. I just dropped the card. Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to play these 2 recruit, and we're going to shuffle in this. Now, there are literally 5 cards in my hand from this deck, and I'm pretty sure 4 of them are Scheme Twists. So basically what happens is this is a Scheme Twist. It's a Master Strike. So I have to discard down to 3 cards. Well, whatever. Play this. It's a Scheme Twist. Oh, I have to discard another card anyway because one of my cards is on the floor. Okay. Basically, I lost. Dang, man. Let's see. Can I even do anything? Because what's going to happen is I can't pay for that because I don't have any recruit. It's over. It's over. So you're supposed to mix in all of them, and I think Dark City may say to do that, and then there is some. What happened to my camera? Sorry, give me a second. I'm really distraught right now for having that utter failure. So yeah, so the you're supposed to mix them all. So if you look here, I got this big old fat stack, and this is all. And one of the, and you can see they're all mixed in. One of the expansions explicitly says that, I think it's Dark City, explicitly says, let me see if I can pull it up. And you mix them. Yeah, so it says, so Dark City is, yeah. Dark City. With Dark City, bystander stack grows to include 3 unique bystanders. Players who rescue these bystanders earn special rewards. The bystander stack is now kept face down, shuffled, so you never know when you might get a special bonus for rescuing a bystander. So you end up with a big fat stack, which is cool, except for the fact that then there's a scheme where it's the fairy one from Homecoming ends up being it just ends up being very difficult. But I think there could be something that says specifically how many to put in there or whatever. If you're ever and then if you're at a point, I think you can actually run out. But usually with all the expansions, you never do. Hopefully that answered the question. But yes, mix them all together. And I think if you mix villain, like if you mix villains with the hero set, I think you're technically supposed to mix all those bystanders together, which villains has like 30 regular bystanders also. So you've got way too many plain bystanders. Like it's not even. I don't think it's like a hot mess. Favorite big box expansion, small one. Favorite big box is gotta be. I would say probably World War Hulk because I really like Transform. Transform's like my favorite mechanic that they've added. And a lot of the characters are weird and aliens and all that stuff. And then there's a lot of like like the what do you call it? They're all like Warbound. Like I like the Warbound team logo. I think it's cool. So I would say World War Hulk's probably my absolute favorite big box. I think Dark City is easily the other great big box because it adds a lot of cool stuff. A lot of like really cool heroes. It's like kind of dark and gritty. Favorite small one? That's really tough. I think just like right off the bat, I would probably have to say, honestly, Venom, because I like a lot of those, like the card mechanics of those cards. I really, really enjoy. I haven't played with Venom enough to like feel 100% sure about that. But like Carnage has become one of my top 10 favorite heroes in the game. Like I think Carnage is really, really good, and I like the card synergy that he has and stuff like that. What other small boxes are there? I guess I have the list right here. There's Fantastic Four, Paint the Town Red, Guardians, Fear Itself, Captain America. Noir would probably be my other one that I like know for sure that I really love because I like the cards that it comes with. So, but I would say Venom and then maybe Noir. So, and then I'm really looking forward to. Well, I'm always looking forward to new Legendary, but we have that next small box coming, being Dimensions or whatever, and I really got bamboozled here. Dimensions, and it's going to have the 3D cards. So if you didn't get those from like secondhand or initially, which I got them secondhand, so I'm a little upset, but what are you going to do? It comes with Man Thing, Howard the Duck, Circus of Crime as the henchman group, the other henchman group being Spider Slayers, which I think that Jameson is going to be the mastermind that has always leads going to be Spider Slayers. And then comes with Squirrel Girl, Miss America, I think it's her name, and then Jessica Jones, which will be pretty cool. Yo, the Enigma code, that scheme I think is impossible, especially solo. That scheme is impossible. There's no way. It's way too hard. That scheme is way too hard because it having to reshuffle if you mess up. That scheme is shenanigans. Unless you play like all one color, like play all blue then or something, or like all your heroes are mostly colored, then that's the only way. That scheme is really hard. But it's good. I like Bucky from that set. I really like Bucky. I like the Man at a Time thing. I think it's a really cool mechanic. I was trying to think of like what I would think would be cool for like some other like small boxes, or even do a big box. And like when I was setting up my other setup, the last one we did, I'll do one more playthrough. I thought like it would be sick to have. So it would be like Avengers would be like the quote unquote like hero, and then each card is like the rare is like Captain America, and then like the uncommon is like Iron Man, and then or it'd be like a split card and just like and then like there would be a team that would be like X-Men, and it was like the 14 cards, or like you have I guess 4 different cards would be like different things of like I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. And then what would be even sicker is if you took the images of like the cards and laid them all, they made one big image. That'd be cool, but that's not gonna happen. That's I don't know how mechanically how well that would work in terms of it being like you'd have to do a bunch of split cards, which I'm not sure what the consensus is on the split cards. I like the split cards just because I like having options. So yeah, well, Secret. I like Secret Wars has a lot of cool characters because there's like really obscure stuff, and then the double colors from them are pretty cool. Like Thanos is from there. Civil War. Kind of wish they did Civil War in a way that was more even. like, so it felt more like there was a mastermind that was Captain America, because obviously I think it's told more so and from the perspective of Captain America, and like, and Iron Man seems to be like the quote unquote bad guy. But I think it'd be kind of cool because like that's what World War Hulk did really well, is that it played both sides and gave you a mastermind of like of Hulk being the hero, and then gave you masterminds of Hulk being the bad guy. I'm really surprised Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch aren't there either. Even if they were done in the capacity of like Aurora and North Star or Colossus and Wolverine, where they were together and like there were split cards, I'm really surprised. And like all her cards would be red and he would be blue or something. I don't make sense, but I don't know. How about big boxes now go to the medium? Um, I like any legendary, and honestly, I thought they would quit making them. So the medium boxes are really cool because they're cheaper and there's less stuff in them. I think with the medium boxes too, it gives them an opportunity to do more character kind of things or more like, because World War Hulk, it was huge. It had 400 cards, like 392, and then you have to like fill up 15 to 17 heroes related to that story in some way or another, right? So with the small boxes, they could do like 8 heroes, and then they could, and that's arbitrary. They could do basically half the size, and then it could be contained to like, we can get like like a Wakanda or Black Panther like small box, or I'm sorry, medium box, or something like that, to where they don't have to go. They can give us a lot of content, more content than they would from a small box, but less than they would have to fulfill for a huge box. Any expansions we don't have that you want? There's some heroes that I want to see more. Like obviously, I want to see all the Avengers we have from the MCU, because I think it'd be fun to do like an MCU campaign. Like I know people try to set those up on like with online stuff. Like you can find them online. So like getting Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver and War Machine would be fun. Um, Anything in particular? I mean, we have a lot. I think it would be cool to do some what if stuff. If they did a what if small box even, because there's a lot of really interesting things, and I know they're doing that Infinity Warped comic series that's coming out. I think if it not already has, it's coming out later this year. And there's like a Punisher. There's like a Punisher. What do you call it? Like a Punisher Spider-Man, and there's like a Scarlet Witch X23 crossover, and there's like a Thor. Is it Thor and Iron Man? I don't remember, but yeah, it's like Iron Hammer or something. That would be sick if they just put them together like that, and then like we just got these really obscure random heroes. Have you thought about doing a scheme based on a movie? So I like doing like a whole setup based on the movie, or like make up a scheme based on a movie. Oh yeah. So I've actually done that with a couple of them. I was gonna do Spider Verse actually. I was actually gonna do Spider Verse with Peter Parker with Spider Gwen, and then you could do like what's the like split the universe or split the world in two, or the dimensions into whatever. I was gonna actually do that, but I did one that was similar to that. I tried, what do you call it? I tried doing. I did that for Daredevil season 2. I did that for Iron Fist. I think I did that for a couple of them. And then I was gonna do one for Captain Marvel, but I happened to do the like a Guardians of the Galaxy playthrough right before it, and it was a lot of the same. Like I would have did Supreme Intelligence of the Kree. It would have been shapeshifting. That was Kree Scroll War, so I guess I could do the Secret Invasion. But yeah, I've done it. And then I thought about doing one for like Endgame and Infinity War last year, but I think that there were like too many. Like I think there's just too much going on for it to be successful. But yeah, on the smaller scale, ends up working out pretty well. I've done it with. What else have I done it with? I feel like I've done it with something else. Did I do it for Luke Cage? Season 2. It seems like it's just the Netflix stuff. I didn't do anything for the movies. So, all right, let's do one more playthrough. I've been going on for a while, and I've just been kind of talking. So let's do another playthrough here. Is there anything you guys want to see in particular? Like, are there any like heroes or schemes or anything else? I hope I got everything out of here. Let's see. Man, I didn't do anything that game. I really got destroyed. Yeah, that was not a good setup for me. Let's see here. So World War Hulk? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, I got like all my stuffs in like all kinds of cases. So hold on one sec. Okay, so Warbound specifically, we've got No Name, we've got Meek Korg, we've got Gladiator Hulk, we've got Hiram, Karya. I think Amadeus Chosen that from there. Rick Jones is from there. Sentry's from there. Those are not Warbound characters, but any particular thing, or do we want to see like Hulk's homies? Namora. I don't know. Let's see. I don't feel like I've used a whole lot of. I haven't used a whole lot of Meek, so let's use Meek for one of the cards. Here's his transformation pile. Let's just do Thor. Let's just do Meek, Korg, and Thor. I think that'd be funny. Let's just do that. We'll just do that. I would like to see. Oh, you want to do Hulk? Which Hulk? I just did regular Hulk. You want to do like the Gladiator Hulk? We can do that one. Yeah, let's do Gladiator Hulk. What was I gonna say? I would like to see too, like if they did like a small box or a medium box of Avengers and like basically or like maybe New Avengers or something where they redid. We got like a new Iron Man that was an Avenger, a new Captain America, like that was different from the base set. To have a couple different abilities and like obviously get the different artwork. I think that'd be kind of cool too to do. Redo of that. What kind of mastermind do we want to do and scheme and all that stuff? You just want to randomize that? So this is the transformation stack. So I'm going to set these aside. All I do with, I'll set those up there. I'm going to rearrange this camera a bit. Nope, this way. Yep. Random. Okay. All right. The cool thing with this app is I can set in I think I can set in who I've already picked, and then it'll randomize and make it a little easier, or like more like if it's stuff related to certain things, it kind of matches it a little bit better for the rest of it. I have this webcam straight, and then it never is straight. I'll fix it in a second. Okay, let's try this. So we're using Gladiator Hulk. We're using Meek. And Korg. Okay. Oh, we're not doing that. Nope. Hold on. Okay, well this is fun. Okay, so it's it's Ragnarok, which we just did Ragnarok and that other thing, so I don't want to do Ragnarok. Okay, here's Red King. So that's a World War Hulk villain. The Red King, Invisible Force Field, as a scheme, and then Limbo, and then Cape Killers. So we'll do that. That seems pretty okay. So let me get this stuff kind of moved around. Is there any? I wonder. So I know you guys asked me what heroes I'd like to see or what kind of thing. What about you guys? Like, what do you guys want to see when it comes to some of this stuff? Because I admittedly don't have a lot of background in the source material. Most of my comic knowledge comes from Spider-Man stuff because he's my favorite, and I've read some of his stuff, and then I've like looked up stuff about the characters. So any of my knowledge about anything comic book related is purely from like looking up at wikis and stuff like that, rather than reading the story. The only book I read really was the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, and obviously it's very different than the films, but that's the only one I really read because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have. I was like, oh, I'll get the whole saga, and then it's like 20 books or something. I don't know what happened here, but this needs to come. Why is it so far? Okay. Are they? I mean, that's what I've heard, and I know like that was like one of the biggest, like one of the things that people wanted in terms of seeing a film adaptation for him. We kind of got in terms of Planet Hulk, but I know it's like tragic, right? Because he basically what gets shipped off by the Illuminati because he's too bad, he's dangerous. Stays Hulk, marries this woman, and then she dies. And then he thinks the Avengers did it, and then he goes and basically just goes to Earth and starts killing everybody, or whooping on everybody, not killing them. And then when they find out that it was one of his homeboys that did it, like wasn't it one of his own people that did it? It's messed up, man. All right. So Red King, yeah, it's I'll have to check it out though for real. I had I had Marvel Unlimited for a little while, but then I just lost like I don't have a chance like when I was in college and then when I was working when I was through college I had like better time to read between what I was doing, but now my job is really and like I can't like not work. I have to like is well too bad there's like no audio audio book of a comic book because you need the images to, so I don't have time to read as much when it comes to that. So Red King is who we're gonna fight against. So let's see. We've got you can't fight Red King while there's villains in the city. Will it focus? And then when he Master Strike, he transforms, and then each player reveals a tech hero gains a wound, and then he transforms into Red King with powered armor, and then Master Strike he transforms and you play another card from the villain deck. And I think there are no tech heroes in this setup, so that'll be really fun. Yeah, there are no tech heroes at all. I need this. Limbo and Cape Killers. All right. So, let's see how well we do this. Are there any other um, comics that are any other stories that are really like must reads? I read Civil War some point in Civil War, and then I read Spider-Man after the events of Civil War, where um, he revealed his identity, and then it was like a problem, and I think shoot at Aunt May, maybe. I don't know. It was a problem, and then he made the deal with Mephisto to go back before he was married to Mary Jane, and to then know he knows his identity. And then I read some after that, but that's really all I read when it comes to comics. It's a little intimidating to get into them because it's like I feel like there's no good starting point because they're just like and there's just so many pieces and it's like So then I was like gonna try to get into the because they did the relaunch, like whatever the newest thing they did. I was gonna try to get into it that way. So I might still do that. And then because apparently that story for Peter Parker for Spider-Man is really good. The Venom story is pretty good, and it's got that Null guy in it. Apparently, it's a really good story, so I might check those out at some point. So, all right, let's see if we can get going here. Hopefully, this is sufficiently scrambled or not scrambled, shuffled. All right, House of M, Secret Invasions are really good. Okay, so they're really good standalone stories. Why is this? I can never figure this thing out. It might be slightly crooked, so if it is, I'm sorry. Like I always have it perfect, and then I bump it, and then it goes all to hell. House of M, that's an X-Men one, right? All right. Oh, I don't have the scheme. That would be problematic. Invisible force field. Okay, yeah, it's an X-Men book. Okay. Invisible force field. So this one is 7 twists. Stack the twist next to the mastermind as a force field. To fight the mastermind, you must also spend 1 attack or 1 recruit for each force field next to him. Great. Awesome. Great. This is going to be a rough one. What is happening here? Ah, I figured it out. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Okay, let's get started. All right. So let's go ahead and flip over the first card. It is Inferno Nightcrawler. So he's got a fight effect, so we don't have to really worry about anything there. And we've got 5 recruit and 1 attack. Let's go ahead and grab Endless Appetite Meek. So whenever you draw a card, KO a card. When you KO a card from your deck, you may draw a card. So a lot of feasting going on here. Master Strike. So he transforms. I don't have a tech hero, so I'm going to have to gain a wound. So we're going to gain the wound, and he's going to transform. We're going to play another card from here, and we get Inferno Cyclops. Inferno Cyclops captures the bystander. So let's see here. We've got 3 and 3. We'll grab one of these Forged by Fire Korgs. So he's got 2. It's just a 2 recruit. But if you play 2 green heroes, you transform him into Lord of Granite. And the Lord of Granite card is draw a card and smash 3. So smash means you got to discard a card and then you get that much attack. If you didn't know. I always like making sure people know the keywords. Because there's a lot of keywords to keep track of, and there's a lot of cards. So before I get any farther, I really appreciate you guys coming through and watching the stream. Considering this is the first time I'm doing this, and I honestly didn't think I'd have anybody coming through. So it really means a lot that you guys are supporting the channel and we're having this cool conversation. This is really cool. And if you guys would like to see more streams, I'll probably because this is going to be like over 2 hours, I'll probably end up doing this like once a month or something. Depending on we'll see how things go. But I do really, really appreciate you guys coming through to watch the and talk about Marvel because that's what we're here for. All right, let's see. We got a scheme twist happening. So there's 1 force field. So he's gonna cost. He's just gonna cost more to deal with. But we can kind of not deal with it for the moment. Let's throw something to the bottom. I guess that'll get thrown to the bottom. How? Okay. Well, yes. Thank you. So Meek and Korg, are they like? Because obviously they're played for laughs in Ragnarok. So what's different about them? Are they just more hardcore? Is Meek Meek looks like a psycho? Obviously, Meek is not that little tiny little guy that Korg was carrying around. He's like a big dude in this. But are they like more hardcore? I guess like everything's pretty hardcore in that story when it relates to the comics. let's see. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, 2 attack, 5 recruit, 2 attack. Let's grab another one of these for the 2. So it's just another one of these guys. And then we'll grab one of these Korgs here. That's just, so it's draw a card. It's got 0 attack, but if you draw a card, it lets you draw a card. And if you play a green hero, you can smash, if you smash a wound, you smash 2. And then if you smash a wound, you get to KO it. So this helps get rid of some of the wounds that I may ultimately end up getting from the mastermind here. Inferno Colossus ambush. The mastermind captures a bystander. So we're going to grab that here. Very serious. Yeah, he's like kind of goofy in the movie. He's like that little slug thing with knives. And he like obviously looks kind of crazy here. I'll have to check out the book for real though, because it seems like it's really cool. And like Hulk is not a character. Like Hulk's cool, but he seems like he just turns big and green. And I think like having this, like, you know, just having more stuff with him, it kind of makes his character a little more complex. Obviously, he's like, it's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing where he's trying to, you know, figure out the balance between the two and all other stuff. But I think it's interesting to. I think he's more interesting in this context, and he's a little more humanized, I guess, than maybe depicted in any other kind of way. Let's see. Do I want to recruit something now or save these? Let's do this. Let's kill this Inferno Nightcrawler. So fight is up to 2 cards in your hand that have recruit icons. Gain teleport this turn. Let's go ahead and we'll just teleport these 2, and then just end the turn there. And then that way it'll give us a few extra cards when we start the next turn after that. So appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. It is fun. This game, I'm glad that I was able to help with that. This game's a lot of fun. And I got introduced to this game from a friend of mine, and I didn't even know what he was talking about. And then he was like, just, you need to play this game with me. So I played it with him, and I immediately got infatuated with it. I'm like, this is incredible. And it's obviously fun to play with people, but I'm so fortunate that this game is done so well, like as a solo game, because there's a lot of stuff here, and you get to do a lot of different things. And I love Marvel. I love a lot of Marvel in any kind of way, and I'm glad that it's rekindled your love for the game, because it's a lot of fun. Scheme Twist. So we're now to 2. We're down to 2 force. We're down into 2 force fields. What do I want to put down? Let's put this under. Let's see here. All right, so we'll go ahead and play this to draw a card. Really can't do a whole lot, but I do have a lot of recruit here. So we've got 6 recruit. So we can grab. Let's see. We can grab this Hulk here. So Don't Make Me Angry. He's just draw a card and you can smash 2. So that's going to be great. That's what else we need. But let's grab this Meek here. So it's smash 1. So we need that. We need to transform him, because that transform card is so good in regards to smash. Scheme Twist. Great. Let's throw one of these to the bottom because we have so many. So we have 3 force fields now that we're dealing with here. All right. We have a lot of recruit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Let's grab one of these seize the throne Hulks. So we smash 3, and then if you discard at least 2 cards this turn, transform this into Hulk as king and put it on top of your deck. So, and we'll end the turn there. Yeah, because most cards, when you transform, go to your hand. But a few of them explicitly say to put on the deck, because especially that card, it's pretty broken. Because if you discard the card from your hand, you get to put it back. So you get all your smash. You basically get all your smash abilities for free. Man, we're winning this game. Okay, we're winning. I'm not gonna take 2 losses. We're winning this game. I hope we win this game. That's when like narrator voice was. He did not win. Scheme Twist, number 4. So really not having a good time with those. Let's put that to the bottom here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's we'll play this to draw a card. We got 3. Let's see. 4, 5. We'll smash this. Well, let's see. No, we don't have to smash that. We can smash this. I guess it doesn't really matter because it doesn't. It's the same amount of attack. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. 2 recruit. Let's kill this dude here. So Infernal Colossus. That's ambush. Okay, doesn't matter. KO one of your heroes. We can KO something. So we're gonna get rid of that. With a 2 recruit, we'll grab another sidekick. All right. Inferno Darkchild. Flight, reveal top card of your deck, KO it or teleport it. All right. I have a lot of recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. We'll grab another one of these Seize the Throne Hulks and end the turn there. Let's see. Come on. We got to do something here. I got to spend a lot to kill this guy. Oh, here we go. Cape Killer. All right, baby. Here we go. We're going to play this and draw a card. And then I'm going to smash. I'm going to discard this to smash. We're going to play this, and I'm going to discard this to smash. And then, so I've got 5 attack there, and then he transforms. So he's going to transform into this. Hulk is king. So whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card, this card, you may return it to your hand. So that's going to go on top of my deck. So I've got 5 attack there. 3 recruit. Do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and I'm going to do shield clearance. And I'm going to kill the Cape Killer. So I'm going to discard the shield officer here. I'm going to kill him, and it lets me KO a card from my discard pile. So we're going to KO the wound. And we can go ahead and end the turn there. I kind of thought whether or not I wanted to grab that. I didn't know if I wanted to grab the, force to teleport that card and get an extra card next turn, but it's okay. I really got to figure this mastermind situation out with this, with these scheme twists. But I feel like I'm on a roll finally. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do some damage here. Bystander. Okay, so first off, we're going to play this, draw a card, and then we're going to smash 2. So this gets discarded, but then I get it back because of its ability. So 5, 6, and 4. Okay, it's not as much damage as I like to have done. We'll go ahead and take out Infernal Darkchild. So reveal the top card of your deck. I can KO it or teleport it. So we're going to teleport it. And that's just a plain bystander that it had. And then with the 4 recruit, let's go ahead and grab one of these devouring. No, let's grab Move Mountains Korg. So he has Outwit. You get to draw a card. So I think I've got a lot of different cost cards here, and it'll help kind of deal with, move my cards to the deck pretty well. All right. Another Cape Killer there. So we're going to play that and draw 2. Go this at the bottom here. What can I do? Let's see. We're going to play that to, well, let's see. Let's play this for 3. Play this for 4, 5. We'll discard this. So 6. 2 recruit. Draw a card. We're going to discard one of those. So 2, 8. So it's 8 attack total there. And then 9 attack. Yeah, this is 2. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. We'll discard a card for shield clearance and kill this guy. So it leaves me 6 attack left. I'm going to KO a card from my discard pile. And then we're going to use the other attack and kill Infernal Cyclops. He goes to the victor pile. I get this as a hero now. And then I've got 2 recruit. And I'll grab another one of these Korgs. Okay. Man, this force field thing's hard. This force field thing is really hard. All right. All right, another Inferno Darkchild. So I've gotten like half the Scheme Twist and a bunch of villains. So like no Masterminds have come up or Master Strikes have come up. So I'm getting a little nervous here. Okay. We can do some stuff. So let's play this. We're gonna draw two, or we're gonna draw a card. We're gonna smash. So I'll discard this to smash. So I've got 2 attack there. We're gonna play this to draw a card. We're gonna discard a card to smash. So 4 attack there. We're gonna play this card and we're gonna transform him into this. I also have 2 recruits, so let's not forget that. We're going to play that card to draw a card and then smash. So I've got attack there. I'm going to play this card. Man, I played this so wrong. No, that's okay. I'm going to play this card, smash, discard this. He transforms into this. Here we go. This is what we're doing. He goes to the top of the deck. We're going to play this card to draw a card and then smash 2. This gets put back in my hand because I discarded it. And then I play that. All right. So big turn here. So 2, 4, 6, 12. Damn it. I need 14. Okay, that's 12. So I'll kill this thing and we'll reveal the top card of our deck and we're going to KO it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I played that. I should have. What I should have done is after I discarded the first 2 cards. No, I should have discarded one of those cards and then did the Hulk one to switch it out and then put on top of my deck and then draw it. And then I would have been able to do. I probably would have been able to hit him. So that's okay. That's okay. We know now what we're doing. Okay. We're gonna play this and I'm gonna smash 1. So this gets discarded but comes back to me. So 3, 6, 7. And we'll kill the Nightcrawler and we'll teleport 2 cards here. And we'll end the turn there. Let's see. I need 1 more card. Okay. Man, I could have hit him. Dang it. That's all right. That is all right. I really hope I can get a win for you guys because otherwise, failure. Oh well. This game is really hard. I think that's what I really do like about this game is that you can set up stuff to be easy and you can set up stuff to be extremely hard, but by and large, most setups are pretty they're challenging. And I think that's a lot of fun when stuff's challenging like that. Master Strike. So he transforms, so we're going to play another card from the villain deck. Scheme Twist. So we have another Force Field. As it sits right now, though, I have to just make 7 attack and then 5 additional either attack or recruit. So it's actually possible. So first and foremost, we have Outwit because we have 4, we have a 0, we have a 3, we have a 5. So we have at least 3. So we're gonna Outwit, draw a card. I can't transform him, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 5 recruit. So there are 5 things on the force field. I'm going to use 2 of the attack and 3 of my recruit. Is that right? Yes. Because he's 7, so the 7 would be those. Yeah, that's 7. So this is my force field cost, and I'm going to go ahead and take him out once. And for the tactic, we have reveal cards from the villain deck until you reveal a Sakaran Imperial Guard. If you find one, play one. Either way, shuffle all cards. Other cards revealed back into the villain deck. So I don't have any, so because we're not using that villain. So we don't have one, so we have to shuffle the deck. I don't feel good about the what's left in there. And he transforms. So I don't feel totally great about what's all in there, but we'll deal with what we got. And then I have 2 recruit left, so we'll go ahead and grab just a sidekick from that, and we'll end the turn there. I wish it was an easier scheme. This is hard. Master Strike. We're going to play another card from the villain deck. Scheme Twist. All right, so next scheme comes out and we lose the game. So we'll see if we can make a play here. We might be able to make a play here. We're going to play this. We're going to discard this. Oh, we have to draw a card first. We're going to discard this. It comes back to us. So 3 attack. Same thing. Discard this. Comes back. 5 attack. Draw a card. Do the same thing. 7 attack. Do the same thing. 9 attack. So that was really helpful. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attack, and 3 recruit. I have enough attack to bypass I need 13 total. So I have enough to deal with that. So I'll take one of these. You get +1 for each Sakarian Imperial Guard and Red King Tactic in your victory pile. So I have 2 Red King Tactics. So I have 5 recruit. So let's grab another one of these. Seize the Throne Hulks. All right. All right, there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, it is hard, man. I think my biggest complaint with schemes like that is the when evil wins part, because it's just like when you play solo, you're really like you think about how many cards are there in a typical villain deck for solo play. There's 11 villains, like the 3 henchmen in the villain group. There is one bystander, and then there are typically 13 cards like Scheme Twist and Master Strikes that are like, and then 5 of those cards are basically don't count because you have to play a card again. So like it's double base, or it's more. It's just more detrimental. Let me put it that way. So over half the deck is just like stuff that's out to kill you, essentially. So these schemes that are like evil wins at this scheme, it makes it very, very hard. This next card's gonna be a Master or a Scheme Twist. Watch. I'm not gonna win. Okay, it's not. Woo! Okay, it's Infernal Colossus. So he captures a bystander. The Mastermind captures a bystander. Okay, let's see if we can make a play here. We'll play this to draw a card, and then we'll smash. We'll play this to draw a card, and I'll smash. Play this to draw a card, and I'll smash, so I'll get this one back. Play this, smash, I'll get it back. This, and this. Okay, so I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I got enough. I got enough to take out the force field and then his tactic again. So we're going to take one tactic here. We're going to get this bystander. He's going to transform. Okay, if this is not the final tactic, rule the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Play all villains you revealed. Put the rest back in a random order. Great. This is the only villain. He comes out. And then put the rest back in random order. Okay, it doesn't matter really. And then he captures a bystander for coming out. Okay. Whew. So I'm basically not gonna. There's no way I can win because I think one of those cards was a Scheme Twist. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh wait, this shouldn't be right. This shouldn't be that. Okay, it's a Master Strike. Because I shuffled them all and I shouldn't have. I should have just put the other 2 back. So it's a Master Strike. I gain a wound because I don't have any tech heroes. And then he transforms. And then I think it should be a Scheme Twist. I think I lose either way. Because it's a Master Strike. Yeah, it's a Scheme Twist. I just lost. Darn it. No. I was so close too. Let's see. In this hand, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do anything on this hand. Because that would let me draw a card. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do anything this hand. No. I really thought I was going to come back, though. I really did think I was going to come back on that. Damn. Well, that's okay. It was fun. It's fun while it lasted. Damn, we're going 2 hours. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it quits there. I really do appreciate you guys sitting here and watching. I know it's a Sunday afternoon, and now it's afternoon. You guys could be doing other stuff, so it really means a lot that you took your time out of your day to throw on the stream. I probably won't upload a video tomorrow because my Monday Legendary videos, since I streamed for 2 hours and did 3 playthroughs today, then I won't stream tomorrow, or I won't upload video for tomorrow. But next Monday should be another single playthrough on the channel on Monday morning. So stay tuned for that. I may do some other stuff that's not legendary related, so you can watch that if you want. You don't have to, of course. But again, I really do appreciate it. Like, it means the world to me that you guys came through and watched this and hung out with me today. It's incredible. Like, I'm so humbled and grateful for it. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. And if you guys want to see more streams, let me know. As of right now, I'm aiming for like once a month because I'm not always like available at home to do this. But if you guys want to see some more stuff, um, yeah, let me know. And again, thank you so much, guys. And I'll catch you guys in another video.